Today is January 2019. I want to make a look back video on what happened in 2018, the people that Vatawc has met, everything that we did, the topics that we went over. The people, the people sent things like, here's a Golden Gate Bridge all the way from San Diego to say, hey, just a little trinkets. Here's some refrigerator magnets. I think they're from SeaWorld. That's great, really appreciate it. And I even get support from my mom. Yes, for Christmas, she saw the videos. She goes, hey, you always wear the same 3 vests and they look alike from the front. So for Christmas, if you notice, I have a new vest and it looks completely different than the other 3, which you're going to notice because the look back video takes about 30 seconds of time from every video that we did in 2018. So sit back, relax, enjoy seeing the people and the topics we talked about from 2018. Thank you. Welcome to 2019.
Looking back, looking back, looking back.
Springfield. Here, take a look at some of the video from times before I knew Joe and brought him to Springfield. Check this out. Going back some more, going back some more, going back some more.
So Seamus from Vatawc decided to take on this challenge, but he upped the ante. No alcohol, no soda, or no fast food? You get Nans Off. The 30-day Nans Off Challenge, brought to you by Vatawc.
Next clip up, please. Next clip up.
If you want to make YouTube videos without wearing any pants, you can do that. So I'm presently in another city called Decatur, Illinois to play those off, and we have another Nans Off update. Stand by. Let's do this.
New rules to YouTube. New rules to YouTube.
The rule says this. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers before they will start paying you any money for uploading videos. That's not it. Also, you have to have at least 4,000 hours of recorded views.
It's Lindbergh Airfield!
West of Springfield, just like a couple of miles. It's real easy to get to. There's really nothing out here but cornfield, so it looks. But if you check this sign out behind me, Charles Lindbergh, this is the first airfield here. I'm going to take a gander around here so you can take a look. So here you can see it is a cornfield, but it was, of course. Here's the Lindbergh Airfield.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Hey, happy Easter. Check this guy. Happy Easter. This guy too. Hey, and that guy. Hey, and it's snowing. 2018. Easter.
And now some education from New Salem, Illinois.
We're here in New Salem, Illinois. I'm here with some hobbyists about what's going on after this. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
So hi, what should we know about this sawmill going on? What do you know?
In the fall of 1828, John M. Cameron and his uncle James settled on the ridge, which later became the town of New Salem.
Well, they petitioned the legislature to dam up the Sangamon River, and the legislature granted their permission, their request.
They were millwrights by trade.
They cut down trees and sawed them into planks to build houses for those who would come later.
So the legs for the structure were sunk to the bottom of the river and then filled with 1,000 tons of stone, wagon loads of stone.
Well, the mill mostly made corn a lot.
Yeah, it did. Made corn. When our guest host said it made corn, it did. That made this a grist mill as well as a sawmill.
It's time for the next clip. The next clip, it is time.
So this is kind of what you see when I'm doing the video. I stand in front of these hats. But let's take a look around the studio and see what it is from my perspective when I'm giving you a YouTube video. Here we go. What is all of this?
Oh no, my hair! Check this out.
That's what it looks like underneath the hat. And today I get a military haircut. And here I am in Springfield, Illinois at a barbershop called the Men's Room. A close family friend is a barber and owns this place. And that's where I'm gonna get my haircut today. As you can already tell, it's already a little bit shorter. Here goes the hat. Here we go. Look at that. Is that not a whole lot different than it was before? This was done by Mike at the men's room. There's 3 other barbers there, Craig, Kevin, and Cheryl. So it's up to them. Thanks, Mike. It's very short. Look at the sides. He's very military-ish. 3.6 million people picked who was going to be in office for the 12.8 million people that live in Illinois. It's interesting because if you're running for an office, that's what you want. You look at that green sector and say, we don't have to win 50% of 12.8 million people. We just got to get the most votes out of what's in that green sector right there. What about on a nationwide scale? Let's do that same thing all over again. Instead of just one state, how was it looking on a nationwide scale of all of America? So 83 million people picked and got people in office for 319 million. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely amazing.
Only one more clip to go after this one.
It used to be Armistice Day. The Veterans Day landed on a Sunday, but it's observed on today, Monday. Hey, got another hat. Traditional Navy sailor cap here. The military life is tough to start with because if you have a family, you're away from them for long periods of time. These people that are in the reserve and they're doing this 1 week a month and 2 weeks a year, back in the day, maybe in the 60s, that's all you had to do. You had to check in. But nowadays, because of things how they are around the world, that's serious business. They are checking in to see how you're doing and are you capable and are you ready to, at the drop of a hat, leave and go and fight for our country. Now, as a civilian, that can take a toll on a person because you're going to your 1 week in a month and your 2 weeks a year, but you're never getting that soldier mentality out of your head because while you're gone, your service and your commanding officers in your unit gave you things to do to maintain your readiness level during the month that you're gone and before you have to come back for your next 1 week in a month.
December, you made it to the last clip. Stick around for the thank yous.
Merry Christmas, it's 2018. What do you think about the tree? Jesus was born, a calendar started, year 1. Not necessarily. There were people here before him. They must have had calendars before the calendars. So our calendar we're using may not depict how old we really are. There was a calendar before there were calendars. So the calendar that they used to go on, or the one that we use now, was invented in the year 525. That's right, the calendar we use now is in 525. There's a monk named Dionysius. And what he did in the year 525 is he wanted to erase the memory of that emperor because he was anti-Christian. He persecuted Christians. So what he did, he just got rid of it all and started a brand new calendar with AD. So these terms that we use, AD and BC, BC does actually stand for what you think it does, before Christ. AD, there's a myth that stands for after death, and it does not. It stands for Anno Domini, which actually translates in Latin into something more closer to the year of our Lord.
And I cannot forget all of these people, the people from all over the state that invited not just me, but my YouTube channel into their lives and let them be a part of what I'm doing here on the channel of Vatawc, vest and tie and walking cap. Thank you to everyone and to these people, and I'm going to continue on in 2019.